Clash of the Titans. Are these just all urban? Yeah, apart from you, but I can't do you. Fighting for the wobbies. You know what I mean? Tell you what, I'll actually bring in the rifleman. Swap out you. If you jam, you're never unjamming. Oh shit. Could bring about. I hate battle armor. I cannot stand them. They're good. They're strong. I just hate playing with them. Oh, I should have put. Damn, that's why. I should have put you in. Oh well, that's fine. I clicked it. I don't know. They're too clunky. I think the whole sort of turn one, you have to like run your carry to the battle armor to then mount it, to then waste a turn to then start running off. Like there's always that turn wasted. Well, that turn used up potentially. And if you spawn in a situation where you're immediately under fire, it's even more awkward. I don't know. It was always a bit weird for me. Even more so if it was a VTOL, because VTOLs can't do the shift click movement, I don't think. But allows to make drops especially expected. I mean, they are fun to use, actually. I do like your method more than BattleTech's method. BattleTech method is just pain. It's just pain. The fact that like battle armor have like 6 evasion. It's every well, it's if a battle armor moves like 1 tile, they get 3 evasion. If they move 2 tiles, they get 6. And then as you start destroying them, Yakari Scoop, yeah, it's pain. So you're fighting battle armor that has the damage doesn't spread amongst each other. So if you kill something, there's no overkill damage. Like it's not like when you blow off an arm, it goes to this side torso. There's nothing like that. Your damage just disappears as well. So they're just like extremely robust due to like stacking mechanics. Yeah, and that's how it works. But it's like due to like all these stacking variables, they're just like insanely tanky.
Command interface initiated.
Finally, tasteful architecture.
I charge with a 60-ton mech. I just stay a million miles away and spend like 4 turns shooting at them. Honestly, that's just all I do. Okay, where are they? I mean, yeah, yours ones are just like more reasonable. Like, yeah, they can be quite sturdy, but you're not like it doesn't feel like a chore to fight them. Yours feel like they are a part of the sort of game.
All right.
In BattleTech, there's genuinely no point for battle armor to be in the game with how they feel.
Position confirmed.
It just feels like they don't fit. Like what? I don't know.
Consider it done.
Because all you do when the enemy has battle armor, all you do is leave them till last, and just waste like 6 turns shooting at them. That's why you play BTA instead. Enjoy life. Like I was saying, I took a break for a while, and all of a sudden BTA is great. BattleTech, there's too much number crunching, and while I do love my spreadsheets, it gets a bit much. It's had bad taste. It was, honestly, legitimately, I think it was just, like I said, I was looking at it the wrong way. Kidding, or am I? No, I do agree to some point.
Acknowledged.
It was one of those cases where I just played so much, I just couldn't look past the numbers. And I was still playing with a BattleTech mentality as well, where... Wait, is that a dead end? No. Like, BattleTech is... A lot of it is primarily just outdamage your enemy. You can make it really far in BattleTech with just extremely high DPS mechs. BTA is a bit different because you've actually got to utilize the map more. In BattleTech, 90% of a mission is decided by Mech Lab. I'd say in BTA, that's probably closer to like 50-60. There's a lot more you can do on the map that is actually very impactful.
Move into position.
Well, BattleTech is just like almost entirely Mech Lab.
Move order received. Copy that.
MechWave 5 halters input binding system. Need to write a text config to your joysticks, intermediate binds, and you can bind those in game. Really? I've been tempted to get a Hortas in with MechWarrior 5. Yeah, I might be able to see one at this point. There we go. Excuse me? Did I pick the quest where it's a guaranteed assault and not read the text? I think I might have. I did, yeah. Clash of the Titans, yep. I do that all the time. I do that all the time.
What's up, boss?
Lorenz versus Mercs versus me. Well, if I took myself in, like a very brave person would. Hopefully that's not like a fucking random executioner pulled out of mercenaries.
I've got a sensor lock.
Ooh, a Banshee. Ooh, a 6 series. That's a pirate. Wait, that's not pirate. What is that? A light engine with heavy rifles. Mercs can afford it, but... I mean, that is, literally, I will give full credit to this.
Receiving you. Waiting for orders.
That is the most, sort of, like, player-esque assault mech design I've seen in a long time. Like, that is when you get the salvage for a 95 tonner but have nothing to put in it. That is exactly what you would build. Right there, that is exactly what you would build if you had 95 tons and nothing to put in it apart from a decent engine. Like... Oh, those were really good hits.
Yeah.
I might actually be able to one-shot this. Careful, rockets explode. I mean... Yeah. I mean, there's no way around it though, right? No matter what I do, it's pretty much guaranteed to pop. I've got nothing in my lance to actually farm this. Without staring down 3 heavy rifles and rocket launcher 30. I think I just kill it. Yeah. Oh, it's the heavy rifle.
That one's gone.
There was just so many explosives in that.
How's it going?
Rip. It was a good Banshee as well. I'm kind of sad. It was actually like a really fun looking Banshee. They're dropping there. I mean, yeah, we can go this way. I will say, right, I'm very happy with myself for this. This is probably the best swordsman I have ever seen in my life. I'm very happy with myself for this one. XL210 Ferro, LAC 5, Twister M4s, 2 medium lasers. Like, I'm so happy with how this has come out. Swordsman, I have never struggled so much building a mech than the Swordsman. It's just such an awful mech. It looks like it should be good,
Standing by.
but it just isn't. I just always struggle with it.
Up high.
Good to go.
Oh, here we go, Rifleman. This guy's getting nowhere, but he's doing it eventually.
Good to go.
Tell you what, because it actually cuts a lot of corners, let's do that this turn, and just... good enough. I was kind of expecting to go a little bit further there. Ooh, 60 tons. And, oh! Wait, what? Mercenaries brought 2 assaults. $90 tons. Okay. I love the tanks Loki driving the vertical wall. Same. That's my favourite thing about side slip. Lorenz brought a 90 tonner.
Ready for orders. On the move.
I know it hasn't moved yet, but I do want to just see what it is, because I'm it's highly likely they'll fight each other.
Got a lock.
Oh, 50 shit bucks. I mean, what's the hard points for that Cyclops? I do like Cyclopses, but I don't know the hard points on top of my head. The 10Q. Doesn't it have a command center? Am I remembering that correctly? Oh, what this one doesn't have. Think he removes the battle comp. Right, okay.
Standing by.
Ooh, an LB-10 Hussar. Right. Will that splash? Let's find out. Armored head. Well, I mean, most of them do, I think. Yeah, Cyclops Cowl. They've all got the bonus 15.
Oh, I like that shot.
Did it splash? That is the question. It did. Lovely.
Ready for orders. Here we go.
I am curious what that where was it? Wait, hold up. It was here, right? So, oh yeah, because my Owens moved away. That was it. You got 5 evasion. I maybe should have. It's fine. You are XL, right? Yeah. '60s, hopefully a catapult.
Nice. Disarmor. Commander.
I'd say I don't know what the mercenary factions can have. I'm actually kind of curious what 60 tonners they can theoretically field. I don't want to be in kick range.
Good to go.
Have intro tech. Oh right, okay, so I actually because I didn't know what they had. I was kind of guessing they would have had slightly better tech than factions. I don't know. I don't know why I had that in my head, but actually, I guess does make a lot of sense. Victor Dragon, just the hits, yeah. A part of me, I don't know why. I'm just guessing dragon. I've been seeing a lot of dragons for weird reasons. Mercs have what they can afford. That's usually cheaper stuff. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, like I had it in my head that they were more player-esque, and the players generally have better mechs. But I guess you've done it more in the literal like canon-style mercenaries, where they're a bit subpar to the actual factions, rather than the player version, which is 10 times stronger. Thank you.
Mech destroyed. I'm receiving you.
This ugly, weird mech. Dragons! Cheap and cheerful, yeah. Dragons are weird. Dragons are fun. I like the dragon. I rate the dragon quite highly. I'm not saying it's good, but that was a bit slow for a dragon.
Commander?
That is potentially a rifleman.
Waiting for orders.
Can't see you. Why can't I see that wolfhound. That building's in the way. Hmm. Do we have to do some demolition? May have to do some demolition here.
Engaging jump jet.
That's fine.
All weapons are go.
Whip a shot.
Something I can do.
Alright, we'll make it one day. Come on, Rifleman. I believe in you. Cyclops, that's not what I want. Also, can we just talk about this this building placement? I think someone needs to have a word with that architect. uh,
On the move. Full speed.
I mean, it's probably going to jam one of the guns, but I mean, do it.
Piece of cake.
There's a ramp right there as well. Wait, that is so bizarre. Sorry, but that placement is very strange.
Waiting for orders.
That's the first time I've seen one that. I've seen some weird ones before. That's the first one I've seen that's like genuinely, like, really strange.
Affirmative.
Like, that one almost seems accidental.
I've got a sensor lock.
Wait, what can cause a sensor lock to not work? I've actually never seen a sensor lock just straight up fail like that. It's not ECM stops the evasion reduction, right? Then to look at long range, sometimes it doesn't show you stuff. Okay.
Receiving you.
Yeah, I don't think ECM would stop necessarily that. Okay, so they are coming towards me. I guess they can't really see each other. Okay. That's a bit better. Rifleman. Hold it. Ooh! Was that quad large pulse? Did I read that right? Oh, baby. That's a good rifleman. Yeah, you come after me, that's fine. That's a really scary rifleman.
Light damage, holding firm.
That's got to be XL, yeah.
Yes, Commander.
That's a really scary rifleman. Toasterman. Yeah, he's gonna toast me. That's the problem. It is just a wolfhound.
I live to serve.
Nighthawk. I mean, yeah, let's just get the Wolfhound out the way. It looks like they're primarily going for the Cyclops, I would imagine.
Orders.
And maybe I don't take that height. Slightly worse aim, but it's actually a bit safer for me. Let's do that.
Confirmed.
Thank God we don't have like a restricted amount of buildings we can blow up. Or this mission would be
Yes, Commander.
a lot trickier.
We don't need that.
I am quite surprised we don't have a limited amount of buildings, to be honest. You know what the 80 tonner is? No, not yet.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
The 80 tonner is back here some... Oh no, it's here, there he is.
Commander?
I don't have anyone in range yet. I'm more just trying to circle around the Cyclops at the minute. I'm not worrying too much what it is yet. I could go Stone Cold. Honestly, probably worth it. I'm going to be doing a lot of juggling in a second anyway, so...
Roger that.
Only slightly overkill. Right, so my goal is actually to leave this Cyclops alive, because, I mean, this ain't going to be doing anything to me, right? So it's just a sponge. So I'm hoping for it to just sponge these while I either make my way up here or make my way around. Around would be safer, but takes longer.
What's up, boss?
Hmm. Damn you ads! Yeah, I do apologize. Oh!
Ready for order.
I almost want to run up here. Yeah, I guess we go the shorter route.
Commander.
Yeah, I do apologize. That has just sadly become a necessity for the channel in general. I really do apologize.
Sensors. Locked on.
Ooh. That's the E. No, that's the good one. I had to pay for stuff. Yeah. Gotta make a button sweat. Yeah, it's... I tried to avoid it as long as I could, but then... When they did that whole incentive thing, it's honestly stupid not to do it. Like, when you actually kind of look into what it is worth, it genuinely is beneficial to quite a severe amount. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Blade. It's... You're kind of stupid not to do it. You really are. Like, the old one, where... Yeah, yeah, exactly, Blade. Like, the old one was kind of like, whatever, you know, it doesn't really account to much. Yeah, it was definitely People kind of sleep on how much of a change that was, for sure. Okay, how can we take care of this awesome?
Full speed. No target.
I didn't actually check what engine it had. Did it have a light, or was that just standard? I would imagine that was a light engine, right? Standard, really? I prescribed 20 cc's of gun. Yeah. At least they're doing this bit like I wanted. Right, so double heatsink, standard engine, 240, not very quick. It's a what, a 3 to 5 on movement. Yeah, pretty much as much back armor as front armor. Yeah, definitely an awesome. Definitely an awesome. Uh, uh hmm.
Yep.
Okay, we do acid first. Before I do anything, we're doing acid. Probably should reword that in future. That is something else entirely. Oh, yeah, I'm doing Molly instead. Yeah, exactly. I realized as I said it, I was like,
Aye, aye.
a little bit sus.
Lifting off.
I do like this wyvern. I will say, right, as much as I like the minimap, I've played so long without it, I don't even like acknowledge it. Like, I'm glad it's in the game. It's going to be amazing for new players. But I feel like all the veterans with BattleTech honestly just don't. Yeah, they just completely ignore it. We're just so used to it. Yeah, sort of same. I'm glad it's there because I do think it is beneficial to newer players for sure. But it really just isn't useful to experienced players, like at all. It's a very interesting change. I get that shit out of here. I don't mind it. I don't know. I was blessed with eyeballs. Yeah. I see that. Do I want to be that aggressive? 5 evasion's not bad. I think they'll still go for the Cyclops over me. High ground, no evasion. We'll see. I think the Battle Lord might be a bit too much heat, so we'll do that. That almost looked like a headshot. Yeah, I was like, tomorrow, Bloody Doves. If you haven't checked, I mean, tomorrow, you probably know this. Bloody Doves does stream himself, by the way. Yeah, absolutely amazing dude. Definitely. If anyone hasn't checked out Bloody Doves' stream, please do check him out. Are you streaming today, Bloody Doves? Actually? I actually don't know your schedule. Weirdly. You am, yeah? Okay, well, everyone, please, in about 4 hours, awesome. If anyone hasn't, please go over and throw him a follow. I think everyone knows who he is, but if you haven't, if you didn't know he streamed, Monday to Thursday, Saturday. Okay, try and keep that in mind. Actually, let me double check, because my Twitch has been doing something really stupid recently. It unfollowed like 50% of people on, yeah, you as well. It unfollowed like so many people. There we go. I've got you back. Literally, as people come in, I'm always double checking. I don't look like it's got rid of so many people. Actually, that's not a terrible shot considering. It's the worst bit is I always feel kind of guilty for it. 'Cause I'm like, I really hope they don't think I've not followed them yet. But like, it's just fucking. I think everyone's understood at this point. Twitch just does wild shit. Super weird. I wonder if I can go for a headshot.
Copy that, Commander.
You know what? Next turn, I might try jumping up here and going for a headshot.
What do you need?
Probably a bit late to make that call, but... Okay, that rifleman is very scary. Although this is my tank. I kind of don't really care about my tank, but at the same time, that is a lot of firepower. Hide it for one more turn. Is that your open one? Okay, let's see if I can crit the PPC. Oh, that failed. Cyclops? Are you going to go for me or are you going to go for them? Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Your bribe will be in PayPal tomorrow. That's coming for me. $23 damage? Damage. Obstructed shot. Ah, right. Yes. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Yep, makes sense. Okay. It's always things like that catch me off guard. I'm always curious. Like, I really do wish there was a bit like a better way to kind of look at what happens. I'm always curious when I see stuff like that. It's like, I could use that to my advantage. I wonder what happened.
Copy that.
Are you going to go for my Kintaro? That's fair. That rifleman's a little bit scarier though.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Good to go.
Right, so you've already got the acid on you. This is about as good as it's gonna get. 5 evasion, paired shot, precise strike. Go for the head. A split shot won't cut it. That's 3 damage short, but 4 damage short. So we're gonna go for the full. Send it. Close. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that was more than I thought. I mean,
Yes, Commander.
yeah. Note to self. Don't fuck around with binary PPCs. Basically, born this out. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I mean, again, the only thing I could have done was probably kick it to death, but it's only a flesh wound. No, wait, isn't both arms to spot a scratch? Or is that one arm? To spot a scratch is one arm. Just a flesh wound is both arms. I'm invincible is two arms, one leg. Do I remember those achievements correctly?
Yes, Commander. Yes, boss.
I've got achievements in a hot minute. Neither have I. I only remember that one because people love the Monty Python, so it gets brought up semi-decent amount,
Commander?
all things considered. Oh, I should have done the acid first. I knew I forgot something. Ooh, actually,
What do you need?
there is potential here. In a very bizarre way. Oh, there's no way to get a flank shot. Hmm. Okay. What's the heat? Acceptable. Go for that shoulder. Wait. Yep, that shoulder. Okay, only one crit.
Critical hit, Commander. How's it going?
And then Mr. Airburst. You brum brum over here.
Roger that.
Come on, give us some crits. Victory!
Hostile eliminated. Receiving you.
Easy game, easy life. Anyway. That's how you do it. Gotta use intelligence. You've got to be XL, right? Yeah, you do.
Double time. Let's go.
I really do like how Airburst is used in this. I like that you've actually got a weapon that is extremely well designed for critting. In a very sort of like
I hit something good.
unorthodox way. I don't know how to explain it, because in BattleTech, Airburst is actually like a really high DPS weapon. Yeah. In this, it feels a bit more kind of what it should be like. But yeah, in BattleTech, it's such high DPS. It's like probably the highest DPS mortar ammo in the game. It's very sandblasty, but it's like insanely high damage. It's kind of nuts. That headshot? No.
Orders. All on air.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could have just left it as RT is high damage. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's kind of what I meant before. Like, BattleTech is 90% won it in the mech lab because it is just get enough damage and just enough speed to get into position. That's kind of all the game is. As much as I love it, like I still really do enjoy the mod. But yeah, from a strategy point of view, like in mission strategy, there's not a lot of it.
Double time. Let's go.
Go through the buildings. I love side slip. Electric, truth, don't die, freak, blank, for profit. Legitimately? Yeah.
All weapons. One less target.
Well, the low visibility thing is really weird. Because that's only relevant for players. The reason why it's not, like, as impactful, I don't know how much inside baseball you know, but the low visibility thing that's only for players. It's not for AI. It hasn't been applied to the AI stats. The AIs always have night vision because they're not able to, edit stop mechs. So nighttime would completely botch them. So they just gave every single enemy. It's not an oversight. It's a balancing mechanic because
Moving out.
because the technique, like they would have to give a bunch of AI like extra stuff to make them work in the night vision. They just decided to just give them all
Commander.
night vision. They've done that with a few mechanics. With tub thumping, that's another one. The AI, once you reach 5 school missions, AI can no longer fall over from tub thumping, while the player can. There's a lot of like really sneaky balancing stuff. I mean, okay, we're talking about BattleTech. Balance doesn't exist,
Standing by.
but yeah, you know what I mean. Don't worry, I have been very vocal about my distaste in it.
On my way.
No, it's the biggest meme in the BattleTech community.
Docking in.
Because they kind of gave up on balance. Ooh. I mean, it could have been worse. They kind of give they've really pushed the roguelite aspect. I think it's kind of like that by design to some degree. As much as like I love to,
Looking out.
yeah, oh yeah, exactly, yeah. I've also got like a game development background, so I do understand the sort of aspects of balance. It's not as clear cut as people think, but I feel like a lot of it is their direction because they really wanted the roguelike aspect to be portrayed, which is basically some missions you just get shafted. That's just kind of how they portrayed it, how they've gone for it. At least that's how I kind of interpret it. So a lot of things just don't make a lot of sense.
I'm black on 82 ammo. How's it going?
It's really weird. Yeah, exactly. That's also the cool thing as well. Like, you can't really take much between the mods, apart from the sort of like baseline things where like the way cores work, the way things like that work. Everything else is so different. You really can't use strategies from one game in the other. Can everything stop exploding for 2 seconds? No.
Mission successful.
Like 30 minutes ago when I said the Cyclops was bad. There you go. I mean, at least we got the rifleman. That's something, right? It's actually a good rifleman as well, to be fair. Oh, I forgot to swap my camera back. There we go. You guys wouldn't have been able to see the percents for the whole time, would you? God damn it. Honestly, I'm more excited for the pulses than anything else. What do I have? Hold on. Oh yeah, I got a battle hammer. That was what I had in storage. Literally, I actually thought this. I went through the whole mission calling it a battle master because I saw the title battle and was like, oh, it's battle master. Yeah, I know that. Got to the loot screen and said battle hammer. I was like, huh? I fought this? It was a cool mech, to be fair. Reading is hard. It wasn't even that. I just read battle, and I was like, "Oh, I know that mech. It's Battle Master. I know that one. Don't worry about it." And then yeah, it just kind of popped up. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Do I want that rifleman? Now that I look at it, it is 4 large pulse lasers and an XL engine and double heat sinks. Actually, really good loot here. Yeah, in general, that was actually pretty good loot. I'm actually not against a lot of that. 31 mil. We do take those. Mr. Streamer, did you know that you are naked? Am I now? Oh, no poofy hoodie. It's actually quite warm here today. I don't know why. It's literally behind me. I had it on at the start. It's right here. But it was actually really toasty. Weirdly. I don't know why. How's it going, Ludes Maru? Hope you're doing well. We needed a bigger engine to not be 4 to 6, wherever it is. Well, that's it with the Rifleman. 60 tons. So there's 2 tonnages, I think, are the worst tonnages in mechs. 60 and 40. I got to bounce, got some work to do for a stream. Small patch out here for the end of the year. Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you so much for coming in. I really do appreciate it. I will indeed, and I'll definitely be popping in for yours. Yeah, good seeing you too, man. Thank you so much for coming in. I do appreciate it, man. 60 is a painful bracket. Apart from the quick draw, I will say there are some exceptions. I'm a big fan of the quick draw, but it's, again, you kind of ignore the ballistic side of it. Because it's mostly missile based, which actually does work quite well. But yeah, 660 is a very interesting bracket for sure. It's actually quite well cooled. Right. Trying to think of what we can do with it. If anyone has any ideas, please do throw them forward. I almost want to try and use all the energy hardpoints. But the only way I could do that is like 6 large lasers, and it's got kind of the same problem. Large chems would have been really good if I had more of them. 4 larges, 2 AR mediums. Could try something like that. So let's do 2 pulse. 2 large. 2 mediums. Ah, it's even hotter. Okay. I get a 320 core. I'm just trying to see like how much tonnage I can get in it. Weaponry wise. I've got a 300. Okay, let's go with that. That's actually pretty good. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about this, actually. This is potentially pretty good. But I'd have to field it to find out, I think. .58 rifleman, yeah. Cheaper weapon systems and extended bits. That's what I have done. Honestly, it's not really that much cost difference, but yeah, pulses are a bit harder to get a hold of, I would say. Let's go with that.
Logged and noted.
Right, I don't want you anymore. You're a backup scout. Wow, we've got a lot of really good mechs. Yeah, I've not found any superchargers are out yet. 2.2 mil, okay. I might actually go money for... I could always sell mechs. Hold on. I'm going to keep the SB because it's a really cool mech. Get rid of you. 550? Hell yeah. Vulcan, you can go. How much are you worth? Okay, let's actually sell some stuff. Actually, I wanted to build a Raven. So we'll build an Owens. I don't know which one's worth building, so I'll just grab a random one.
Ready to fight, Commander.
Should I go with it first? If you not okay, Owens is an Omnimech, and when you sell stuff, it automatically strips it. But it's an Omnimech, so I can't take it out.